Okay, so I'm gonna try to do the Victoria's Secret look. Now, what they try to do with Victoria's Secret is get as much as the light white as possible close to your eyes. That reflects light and makes your eye bigger, gets more sultry. And the dark we're gonna try to keep in the outside, not really pulling it into the inner corner. Okay? So first, what I did already was press my eye, and I did it with Bare Canvas paint from MAC. I just put a little bit, just dabbed it on all over my eyelid, to the bone, crease, and a little bit under the eye also. Okay. Next, what I'm going to use is this pigment that I got actually from the Vegas beauty show. And it is True Colors, and it's I think it kind of resembles the Vellum from MAC. So if you can't get your hands on this, and it's actually comes really cool. It's a bunch of pigments, and I got them in browns, and they just kind of stack together, and it's all different kinds of colors, and I thought it was pretty cool, so got it. Now what we're going to do is get the light. When you want something that shines off really bright, like again, the Vellum would be very good for this. Tap it off a little, and now, and I don't know if you can see it, probably not on here, but when you go to the light, it gives a nice blue hint to it. Really pretty. Bring it into your inner of your eye, in the corner, and I just pull it under, because I'm going to do that later on anyways. So all this is taken care of. And I like to put it on the lid also. Okay. So I just like to keep that close at hand just in case I need more. And the next color I'm going to use is a kind of a taupe color. With shimmer in it, and it has pinks in it, and it has some gold shimmer to it also, and it's just going to give it a really pretty color. I like to use a neutral like light brown or a taupe brown before you actually use the black, just so it doesn't look white and black. It kind of makes it more it softens up the look, I think. Now you're going to put this in the outer half of your lid, almost to your brow bone. All on the crease. Don't bring it all the way in, because remember, we want this part really, really white or light. Something reflective, really pretty. And also I like to keep that closed just in case I need some more of it. Next, this is, let me get my other brush. This is a black, but it has a little bit of shimmer in it. Not as big as shimmer as the black tie does from MAC. A little bit less, but I'm sure you can't see it. But it's black, and it has just very fine glitters in it. It just looks very shimmery. Okay, so we're gonna get that, and again, start with a little bit and work on it. You know, don't put too much and then just have a big, like a black eye. You don't want that. That's not the look we're going for. So again, a little bit, and I like to get a little bit and tap it off like on a glass. That helps me control how much I actually use. So what I want to do is the outside. Just dab it on. Put a little bit more on. Just dab it on. You see that? That's about as light as I want to start off on. And you just keep adding a little bit more. Don't worry about the lines. We're gonna blend those in a bit. And I just tap it on, and after I tap it on, I rub it in a little. Okay, a brush, and kind of go on top of those two lines and blend them. You don't want the harsh line there. Kind of on top also. Blend it in. Grab it a little and pull it out. Okay. And now I get a smudge brush. And again with the black, grab a little bit. And with the colors, I like to tap them off a little because they can get a bit messy. Again, just tap it on there. Don't go more than halfway. And then just rub it on. Big time, especially liquid. Big time liquid eyeliner fan. So I'll just get my brush. And I start off from the inside out. Try to keep the line in the inside of your eye as thin as possible. And take your time. If you're not good with this, just take your time, okay? Practice, practice, practice. Towards the end, I like to go a little bit thick. And I like to pull it out a little. Get a black eyeliner, a pencil. I have MAC's Graph Black. And what I like to do is go in the waterline, the top, and do all that. And the inside. Not all the way in, just kind of halfway. Halfway away from this, from Maybelline. So, anyone has suggestions for mascara? I like it real black, dark. And I haven't found any that do this one justice. So, again, if you have any suggestions, comments, please let me know. Your eyebrows. Don't forget your eyebrows, please. The tip of my lip all the way to my ear. And it's kind of like the Dolly Mix from MAC. So I like to put that on the apples of my cheek. So smile, put them on, and drag it back. Next, lips. When you do such an eye like this, I like to keep my lips very fresh, very clean. Now I did my own lip balm. And I don't know if you could tell, but it's very nude color, a little bit, a hint of pink, and it has gold shimmer in it a little bit. And just dab it on. And I just like to pat it on. Especially the inside. And that's it. So let me take some pictures and I will post them up.